Hello everybody, it's Steve from Exploding Dice Gaming here. It is the 17th of June today, and that means it's the release of Warhammer 40,000 8th edition. So myself and Andy, who is behind the camera, and Tom, who is over there,
Books.
and that guy there is Mike.
Hello.
We've all gone out and gotten our pre-orders. We also have a Paul, but we won't show you him because if we take him out of the packaging then he drops in value. What we wanted to do was show the collector's edition of the 40k 8th, because I have more money than sense. I decided to pick it up. I also got the indexes, and I also picked up some of the dicey things as well. Again, more money than sense. Yes, without further ado, let's get through with this unboxing here. So, when it came out of the sort of the larger box, we've got this lovely outer packaging with some sort of cool design on it.
That looks like one of the Psyker pieces of artwork. I'm guessing it's supposed to be like the Astronomicon or something?
Yeah, something like that. There's not really anything else on the box itself apart from a barcode on the back, and it lifts up quite nicely, just like this.
Break the box. Break the box.
And then inside, we have a rather nicely wrapped up package.
It's very Japanese.
It is very Japanese. So we've got a little sticker there with Citadel Vault.
I'm actually going to look at this.
Yeah.
It's slightly more interesting than the book.
Yeah, it's a pretty book.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So, this is obviously the artwork for the sort of the official artwork for the 8th edition, and it's got a very nice sort of soft touch feel to it.
You're just gonna there.
Let's all just stroke the thing.
Come on, Nick, you too.
Okay, and if we lift up the lid, and if I remember rightly, this bit here comes down like that as well. There, you see. So you can.
It's magnetised.
It's magnetised, so you can get into it that way. So we have here this book at the top, and it's all shiny.
It's got the silver leafing on the side of the pages.
It's got silver leafing on the edge of the book. Oh, it's so pretty.
Yay. 40k with class.
Yes.
We're going to bring that down quite real quickly.
It won't last long. Don't worry.
So this is the main rulebook, obviously in large format.
Now the contents are the same, so you don't get any special rules for the collector's edition, right?
No, the content is exactly the same. Like I said, more money than sense.
There's no pay to win going on here.
There's no pay to win going on here, so that's good.
Of course there's no pay to win, otherwise there wouldn't be dice rolls involved.
I don't know, that seems pretty new to Games Workshop to me.
Oh. Okay, so we'll have a good read through that in a bit.
See, this is why we're not going to get anything from 9th edition.
Right, what's this?
I'm only joking, guys. I love you, really. Give us free stuff.
This I think is an art book.
Ooh,
so
very pretty.
this has got
John Blanche.
all the
Man.
John Blanche stuff.
I've got to say, flicking through the rulebook, the artwork has really stood out.
Yeah, I don't recognise this image. That's really
That's
cool.
one of the Greyfax ones. That's a new one.
Shiny. Ha.
Very, very nice.
Lots of these have been Codex covers in the past, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's Thousand Suns.
That's the fall of Fenris.
Oh, these are so pretty. Right, probably move on to the next one. It's a thin thing. This is a map.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and art sheets.
And a art sheet.
There's another one.
Ooh, it's signed as well.
Oh, it's signed. So we've got one for the new Primaris Marines and one for the Death Guard, which is very nice. And then I believe this is a large fold-out map of the Imperium.
Incredibly jealous right now.
Summoning ritual complete!
So this is This is how it looked before during the Gathering Storm.
So,
So you've got the
well, you've got
Maelstrom there.
Terror.
That's the Eye of Terror there.
Eye of Terror. Maelstrom where the Bedabble pretty much happened.
Yep.
McCrag.
Yep.
And then
on the other suddenly it's the universe's largest Goatsy.cx reference. Yeah. So so there's just this massive gaping hole across the center of the galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things are not going well for the Imperium by the looks of it.
Or indeed anyone else.
Except
possibly Chaos.
Except possibly Chaos.
It never goes well for Chaos.
And then
Is that all of the indices?
No.
no.
No. That's going to be all of the shiny toys.
Yes. So these are the shiny
yes, of
bits.
course.
Oh, shiny toys.
So this is kind of a cool little thing in itself. It kind of almost looks like another book.
Yeah. Keep with the book themes.
Yeah.
Cool.
But if we open it up, you see in here we have some coins, which are the objective markers.
Yeah. And they've all got sayings on the back by the looks of it.
Yeah, I think it's all the same. So
Okay.
let your armour be hate. So those are very nice. I've actually got the 7th edition collector's edition, so I've actually already got some of these, but I'll end up using these anyway because they're so pretty. This is a slimline version of the rulebook, I believe.
Yep. So you don't have to take your big shiny.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I really wish I'd forked out the extra cash.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I didn't.
So this doesn't have any of the fluff in it. This is literally just the rules. But it's going to be quite useful to take this rather than lugging the big full rulebook around. And then here we have a combat gauge, which is basically the same thing as the.
There's the standard one that you can buy in any store today.
Yep.
This is obviously shiny pewter. What looks of it? Metal.
It's some sort of metal.
Yeah.
This is kind of a rubbery.
That's more of a rubbery, so you
Rubbery
can
plastic.
bend it to measure the distances. You're right.
Yeah. But it's, if I remember rightly, it's 2 inches, 3 inch, 1 inch, and half an inch. So that might come in handy. In here, this is a little.
Dice bag?
I think it's actually a little bag of tokens which you can use for your command points. Just get these open.
Tokens you can pretty much use for anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Little skulls.
little skulls.
Because
That's
it's
kinda
40k. You need a bag of skulls.
That is incredible.
Not just any skulls, but servo skulls.
Servo skulls, yes.
So yeah,
And they're all little metal.
command
Little metal
points, wound markers.
They can be anything you want them to be.
I think probably command points. Everything has so many wounds now.
Yeah.
This is true.
But those are quite nice. I was kind of hoping they would be dice, but
Hey,
I'm happy with
You've already
skulls.
bought
You did
dice.
buy a box of dice.
I did buy a box. I bought 2 boxes of dice, so
You not own enough dice already?
No.
I've got plenty of dice.
Never enough dice.
And then last, but by no means least,
I think the thing that we're most looking forward to using.
are the objective cards.
Hooray!
Now look at that. That is beautiful and shiny.
Mhm.
And then in here we have the actual cards themselves.
I'm glad I bought some extra ones because I don't think I want to use those.
These are almost too nice to use.
You're going to get
Really?
slipcases for them.
Yeah,
They're cards. They're pretty cards, but they're
they
still
are very
cards.
pretty cards though. Look at them. They're so shiny.
Is that the common garden?
These
Very,
are
very nice.
Yeah.
So
Present.
your mileage may vary on whether this is worth the 250 quid I think it was.
That's been
But personally, I'm very happy with my purchase, and looking forward to airing some of the contents of this during today. So we're going to have some games. We're going to see how some of our armies perform. So yeah, we'll keep updating as we go along.
There you guys.